Foreign aid should not be abolished. However, it should be provided in the form of loans to contractors doing large infrastructure projects in the developing world who are forced to buy goods from the UK. Contractors who are doing work for their governments in developing countries receive a loan from the UK. The first 50% of that loan has to be spent on machinery manufactured in the UK, so 50% of foreign aid never leaves these shores. We then give them 3 years to pay that back, and where possible, we lend to them in their own currency. And there are lots of currencies we can do this for. The contractor needs to pay us back, but if there are any problems in repayment, their government just needs to print more money. This, of course, might have an inflationary effect in their home country. However, it's a much better way to secure your loan compared to what the Chinese do in Africa, whereby they lend them the money to undertake infrastructure projects, but they're hoping that they'll default because the Chinese have typically taken a loan guarantee in the form of some port facilities, a bauxite mine or a lithium mine, and actually want Africa to default on their loans so they stay poor. My recommendation has huge advantages. We make up for the shortfall in the goods of exports that we lost to the EU after Brexit. UK manufacturers have to employ more people because they're getting export orders in new markets and are being paid cash in advance. The weighting of UK export moves away from large defence contracts, i.e. selling arms to people, and instead moves towards helping developing countries build vital infrastructure so they can prosper. We also fill a gap left by UK export finance, who don't have a product designed to boost the exports for small and medium-sized manufacturers. So, instead of just thinking we should abolish foreign aid, think more instead. We should be using it to benefit UK manufacturers, create jobs in manufacturing, and have a win-win scenario where we boost our exports for manufacturers, we help the developing world in developing vital infrastructure so they can prosper, and we offer them a much better deal than they're currently getting from China, and we can then broadcast on the news that UK manufacturing is on the rise due to the quality of our products and is beating China in an area of the world where China was historically strong.